What up, guys? This is MW3 and 4 here, and today I got a game battles singles gameplay search and destroy on Carbon, and I have Was7ed here, who has been a competitive GB player for a while now, and I'm just gonna introduce him, and he's gonna tell you about how he's done. In this video, we're just gonna talk about what I did right, what I did wrong, and what I could do better. So, Was7ed, why don't you take this mic?
Alright, so Mac is going to be starting off on Carbon singles match. Now, I am currently 9-0 in singles. I have played singles for pretty much every single Modern Warfare game, and I'd say that my overall record is somewhere around 220, that ratio. So, he's going to be pushing up far B side. Pretty smart, since he can easily check the middle choke point. He's going to be looking at the B side, and he sees his opponent on catwalk. Now he's going to be pretty patient here, waiting for him to peek out, and he's just going to wait.
But I want to say what I did was actually pretty dumb. I should have waited for him, but instead I went after him, and then he saw me, and I let him run away from me, which was kind of stupid, but at least I knew who he was, and I could circle back and make sure that choke points are cut off, and make sure what I want to do would be right.
Now, you're right, but you did a smart thing here. You ran back, you didn't challenge a gunfight. The worst thing you can do in singles is challenge a gunfight, especially if you're not on your host. It's going to be difficult to win. Most singles rounds are won by shooting in the back, meaning you have to be extra careful. Now, you're going to be running back to A side over here. It's pretty smart. What were you trying to do?
Basically what I was trying to do is either find where he is, because I knew he was kind of camping back spawn and watching bomb sites, or I was going to try to plant the bomb and try to catch him off guard and get into a spot where I know he can't, if he fakes it, I can still get to him, and but I do eventually find him and just got the easy kill.
Yeah, that was pretty smart. See, now if you pushed up B side, he was looking at that door, most likely you would have died. So that was actually played pretty smart.
We're taking it to defense now, and what I tried to do was make him make a decision, because I have 3 minutes for him to plant the bomb, and then I can try to hold him off. So I just wanted to watch the bombs and make sure he doesn't get past the mid-map so that he can't plant the bomb.
Yeah, so Mac is going to be pushing up on B side. He's going to be checking tin. He sees the two stuns come out. That means his opponent is most likely B side or middle. He's going to be looking over at B side. I don't know about that spot though. He's very open. Going to be cutting into middle, and he's even more open now. He should have camped back a little bit more, but that's fine. Head glitching the barrel middle, running back to B. Seems like he focuses on B a little too much. You don't want to pick one bomb in singles, simply because if he plants A, by the time you run over to A, you're probably going to lose 15 seconds on the bomb, and that's going to be really hard to clutch.
So what I actually did here was a big mistake. I just thought of it. I didn't watch A at all, and I was trying to cut off the choke point between mid-map to A, and he eventually ran over there and he got the bomb plant off, as you'll see in a bit. But that kind of sucks, because I have no idea where he is, and he has so much time to set up and do whatever he wants, and he can easily defend the bomb. So that was a mistake on my part, and I should have probably stayed back and watched mid-map a bit more.
Now, Mac is going to be going in for the flank on A, which, in my opinion, is pretty smart. He knows that the opponent is most likely going to be planning A, since he hasn't seen him on B side, or he's going in for a flank to B. So he pretty much knows the half of the map that he's on. He knows a lot. He knows that his opponent isn't in the spawn anymore, and most likely isn't B side. He sees the bomb planted A, and three very common spots are the red tarp, A bomb, and the little hut. Now, he doesn't see him on bomb, so most likely he's in the hut, or he ran middle tin. He fakes the bomb, really smart, exactly what I would have done, and he waits for him. Now, bad timing on that part. He switches weapons and goes in for the defuse. Now, if he just aimed in, he would have had it. He should have been a little more patient.
So what I did was wrong, and I switched weapons, but I shouldn't have switched weapons right and prone on the ground. I should have switched weapons behind the bomb, so at least he could hear it come out, and I could easily shoot him with my ACR. So that was a mistake on my part. But anyways, we're going back to offense for the third round.
Alright, so Mac is on offense. He's going to be grabbing the bomb using a submachine gun, which, in my opinion, isn't very smart. You don't want to use a sub, especially on Carbon, where 90% of the gunfights you're going to get into are long-range gunfights. The only way you'll win a gunfight is if it's pretty much in close quarters. So he's going to be going for a quick plan A. Very interesting. Obviously, his opponent went B side, or he's just camping back spawn. So he has an idea of where he is. He's going to be planting the bomb and picking a very interesting spot. Now, I wouldn't use a spot like that simply because first of all, you can't see the bomb even if he fakes it. So if he goes for it, you know, he could easily sound whore you. But also, it's not a very safe spot. You can't see your back. And there he comes in and kills him and wins the round.
I did a definitely big mistake there. I should have went down to the hut or maybe even mid-map a bit more, but instead I chose a really bad spot where he could easily see my gun. But I don't know, I just kind of felt rushed for time, and I don't know why, because I felt like he was really close around me, and it was a really bad mistake. So anyways, we're going 4th round, defense.
So, Mac is an ACR, which in my opinion is a very good pick. Probably the best gun for singles, considering the Type 95 is very inconsistent. Once again, he's going to be B-side. It worked the first round, so might as well do it again. His opponent didn't see him go there, so he pretty much is safe. I'd say that was a pretty smart decision. Now he's going to be pushing into B and checking the middle cutoff. Now, that's one of the smartest plays of the game, in my opinion. You always want to check choke points. That's what wins singles matches. They help you get an idea of where the opponent's going.
I did the same mistake though. Like I kept trying to rush into their spawn and cut off the choke points. I know I should probably stay back a bit more, but all I was trying to do was just keep him into his side of the spawn and keep him, like, force him into that side of the map, so I can eliminate all the spots where he's not. And unfortunately, he gets the bomb plan. But
yeah, so he gets the bomb plan A, and this is, I believe, the 3rd time the bomb got planted A. So now, you know, most of the spots have been used up, and that was very smart. You knew that most of the spots were used up, so you had to check every single corner, and you find him in a pretty weird corner. I don't think I've ever seen anyone there. Now, in my opinion, there's 3 types of singles players. There's ones that, like, straight up rush, sit back, and ones that just run in, plant the bomb. To be a best singles player, what you want to do is you want to be neither one of those. You want to be inconsistent. That way you're unpredictable.
and I feel like I kind of did that in this game. Sometimes I sat back, but I kind of didn't switch it up between offense. Offense, I was always rushing. Defense, I was kind of sitting back and eliminating the spots where he wasn't. So I felt like could have been a bit more inconsistent or optimistic, but it didn't work out as I wanted to. But anyways, we're going into offense, and I rush again.
Yeah, if this was an experienced singles player, I honestly, you would have had a little more trouble, but you never know. So you're gonna be in his spawn now. If you're in his spawn, you have a really good advantage. It's most likely that your opponent won't predict you there, and now you know that your opponent is most likely in your spawn, or he's B side. So once again, most of the spots that you think he's in are eliminated, which is what you want to do in a singles match. You plant the bomb really early, but you don't see anyone at A, so you know you're going to get this plan off, and I think that was a really smart play.
I went to a really unknown spot in that all the spots were taken up for A, and I just kind of went to a spot where I thought would work, and actually it did work out for me as he ran right past me. And we go to 4th round defense.
Yeah, so that was definitely a weird choice of spot, but since the bomb's been planted A 4 times, you really run out of spots at one point, and it's pretty much where you just hide anywhere you can. So you're going into the defensive round, once again with an ACR, once again going B side. Now, see, I don't like what you're doing here. You do the same routes over and over, and it's not really smart. You want to be inconsistent, like I said before. If you keep going B side, eventually the player will rush your spawn and shoot you in the back.
What I tried to do though is because he never actually saw me go B side, so he could still think I'm inconsistent, and I always ended up in their spawn, so he could think I'm rushing their spawn. That's what I kind of tried to think what he was doing, and eventually he did come this way because I knew if he kept going A side, he wouldn't have enough spots because A side was planted like 5 times. All the spots were ran out, so he would have to come B side. So either he rushes spawn, which I consistently checked for, or he just rushes B side and tries to plant. So I think I did an okay job on that. Could have been a little bit more inconsistent, but anyways, I come away with the win. So I'll pass it on to Was7ed again.
Yeah, so I guess that was a pretty smart play. You played it smart and you played it slow. So it was a good game.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and like if you want to see more of these, and I'll see you guys later.